hope you will enjoy this special presentation brought to you by the 6-hour advanced mass media class. And now here's Tracy.
Thank you for joining us for our final show. Our finalists are Leo Dombecki and Andrea from Webster, and Kristy, Robinett, and Jeff Steelmon from Clark. Our contestants today will be competing for the lamp of learning. We're going to start off with a series of 5-point questions. The first one to get their hand up will get first shot at answering. If you miss, the question will automatically go to the other team unless it's true or false. Are you ready?
Yeah.
True or false? The prefix of a story is at the end. Jeff?
False.
That's correct. 5 points for Clark. Spell measles. Leo?
M-E-A-S-L-E-S.
That's correct. 5 points for Webster. Fact or opinion? George Washington was handsome. Leo?
Opinion.
That's correct. 5 points for Webster. Spell responsible. Leo?
R-E-S-P-O-N-S-I-B-L-E.
That's correct. 5 points for Webster. What was the hit video of the year and who sings it? Kristy?
Beat It by Michael Jackson.
No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Webster? What was the hit video of the year and who sings it? Leo?
Hungry Like the Wolf by Duran Duran.
No, that's also incorrect. The answer is Thriller by Michael Jackson. How do you spell splendor? Leo?
S-P-L-E-N-D-O-R.
That's correct. 5 points for Webster. Divide 150 by 3. Leo?
50.
5 more points for Webster. Who played the lead roles in Grease 1? Jeff?
John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John.
That's correct. 5 points for Clark. Which of the following is not the name of a religion? A, Islam, B, PTA, or C, Andrea?
B.
That's correct. 5 points for Webster. Who sings the hit song, Let's Hear It for the Boys? Leo?
Denise Williams.
5 points for Webster. Who is the governor of the state of Michigan? Jeff?
James Blanchard.
5 points for Clark. Spell scissors. Leo?
S-C-I-S-S-O-R-S.
5 points for Webster. What is the latest movie that Kevin Bacon played in? Kristy?
Footloose.
5 points for Clark. Now we're going to stop and check our score. Our score is Webster 40 and Clark 20. Now we'll continue with the 5-point questions. Who is the lead singer in Journey? Kristy?
Okay.
Webster? Leo?
Steve Perry.
That's correct. 5 points for Webster. What is the product of 7 and 8? Leo?
56.
5 points for Webster. How do you spell enlargement? Leo?
E-N-L-A-R-G-E-M-E-N-T.
5 points for Webster. What all-girl band sings Head Over Heels? Jeff?
The Go-Go's.
That's correct. 5 points for Clark. Spell turkeys. Kristy?
T-U-R-K-E-Y-S.
That's correct. 5 points for Clark. True or false? To irrigate means to take water away from the Leo.
False.
That's correct. 5 points for Webster. Round this number to the nearest hundred. 856. Kristy?
900.
That's correct. 5 points for Clark. How do you spell chimney? Jeff?
C-H-I-M-N-E-Y.
That's correct. 5 points for Clark. What's John Cougar's real name? Kristy?
John Cougar Mountain.
That's correct. 5 points for Clark. How do you spell beneath? Andrea?
B-E-N-E-A-T-H.
That's correct. 5 points for Webster. Spell scarce. Leo?
S-C-A-R-S, I forget it.
Jeff?
S-C-A-R-C-E.
That's correct. 5 points for Clark. Our score is Webster 65 and Clark 50. Now we're going to move on to our 10-point question. What female singer sings time after time? Leo.
Cyndi Lauper.
10 points for Webster. Round 4,463 to the nearest tenth. Leo.
Let's see here. 60.
No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Kristy?
4,460.
That's correct. 10 points for Clark. What is an addition made to the end of a word called? Leo.
A suffix.
That's correct. 10 points for Webster. Spell psychology. Jeff.
P-S-Y-C-O-L-O-G-Y.
No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Webster, spell psychology. Leo.
P-S-H-Y-C-O-L-O-G-Y.
No, that's incorrect also. The correct spelling is P-S-Y-C-H-O-L-O-G-Y, psychology. Name the type of animal that is warm-blooded and has hair. Leo.
Mammal.
That's correct. 10 points for Webster. A pen costs $1 more than an eraser. Together they cost $1.10. How much was the eraser? Jeff.
10 cents.
That's correct. 10 points for Clark. Water freezes at what degrees Celsius? Jeff.
0 degrees Celsius.
That's correct. 10 points for Clark. How many syllables does the word circumference have? Leo.
4.
That's correct. 10 points for Webster. Spell plateau. Leo.
P-L-A-T-E-A-U.
That's correct. 10 points for Webster. What part of speech is the word industry? Jeff.
Now?
That's correct. 10 points for Clark. What form of government does the United States use? A, communist, B, socialism, or C, democracy? Leo.
C.
That's correct. 10 points for Webster. Now we will stop and check our score. Our score is Webster 125 and Clark 90. Now we'll continue with our 10-point questions. In a bank account, the new amount of money after a deposit or withdrawal is called what? Leo.
The balance?
That's correct. 10 points for Webster. How do you spell sprawl? Leo.
S-P-R-A-W-L.
That's correct. 10 points for Webster. True or false? When we speak of Russia, the USSR, or the Soviet Union, we are talking about the same country. Jeff.
True.
That's correct. 10 points for Clark. What famous Detroit-born black singer is blind? Leo.
Stevie Wonder.
That's correct. 10 points for Webster. Vertical means straight up and down. True or false? Kristy.
False.
No, I'm sorry. That's incorrect. Animals with hair. Oh, I'm sorry. We've already had that question. Excuse me. How do you spell fragrance? Leo.
F-R-A-G-R-A-N-C.
That's correct. 10 points for Webster. Another word for precipitation is what? Leo.
Rain.
That's correct. How do you spell agriculture? Jeff.
A-G-R-I-C-U-L-T-U-R-E.
That's correct. 10 points for Clark. On what year was the Declaration of Independence signed? Jeff.
$1776.
That's correct. 10 points for Clark. Spell sergeant. Leo.
S-E-A-R-G-E-A-R-N-T.
sorry, that's incorrect. Jeff, spell sergeant.
Sergeant.
That's correct. 10 points for Clark. Who is the Vice President of the United States, Leo?
George Bush.
That's correct. 10 points for Webster. Now we'll stop and check our score. Our score is Webster 185 and Clark 130. Now we'll move into our 15-point questions. Proteins make it possible for your bones and muscles to grow and for your body to stay healthy. True or false? Leo.
True.
That's correct. 15 points for Webster. True or false? All matter has mass and takes up space. Leo.
False.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The answer is true. If you wake up at 7 o'clock a.m. and you went to bed at 9 o'clock p.m., how many hours of sleep did you get? Jeff.
10.
That's correct. 15 points for Clark. The word rule refers to the characteristics of the country. True or false? Leo.
True.
That's correct. 15 points for Webster. True or false? All water molecules are made of 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom. Jeff.
True.
That's correct. 15 points for Clark. Name the largest ocean in the world. Leo.
The Pacific.
That's correct. 15 points for Webster. What was the name of the girl who played in Splash the Mermaid? Leo.
Heather Locklear.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Kristy.
Daryl Hannah.
That's correct. 15 points for Clark. How do you spell industrious? Jeff.
INDRUSTRIOUS.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Webster, spell industrious. Andrea.
INDUSTRIOUS.
That's correct. 15 points for Webster. True or false? Predators are animals that catch and eat other animals. Leo.
True.
15 points for Webster. Which of the following fractions is the smallest? A, 1/4, B, 1/3, or C, 2/5? Leo.
2/5.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Clark. Kristy.
1/4.
That's correct. 15 points for Clark. A hot, rainy region where trees grow close together is called an A, plateau, B, landform, or C, rainforest. Jeff.
C.
That's correct. 15 points for Clark. Which of these places is located on the continent of Europe? A, Iraq, B, France, or Leo?
B.
That's correct. 15 points for Webster. Now we'll stop and check our score. Our score is Webster 275 and Clark 205. Now we'll continue with our 15-point questions. Spell hippopotamus. Leo.
HIPPOTAMUS.
Sorry, that's incorrect. Clark, spell hippopotamus. Jeff.
HIPPOPOTAMUS.
That's correct. 15 points for Clark. Effect means afflicted. True or false? Jeff.
False.
That's correct. 15 points for Clark. Who is the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court? A, Ronald Reagan, B, Warren Burger, or C, George Shultz? Leo.
B.
That's correct. 15 points for Webster. Spell sincerity. Jeff.
SINCERITY.
That's correct. 15 points for Clark. Which fraction is greater? 2/3 or 1/4? Leo.
2/3.
That's correct. Webster earns 15 points. Which of the following is a social group formed in every part of the world? A, labor union, B, family, or C, Leo?
B.
That's correct, 15 points for Webster. A sharp rise in the prices of many goods at the same time is an A, importation, a B, elevation, or C, inflation. Leo.
C.
That's correct, 15 points for Webster. Spell uneasiness. Jeff.
UNEASINESS.
That's correct, 15 points for Clark. True or false? Australia is south of the equator. Leo.
True.
That's correct, 15 points for Webster. Spell trousers. Jeff.
TROUSERS.
That's correct, 15 points for Clark. Name the country that has a Great Wall. Leo.
China.
15 points for Webster. Name the capital city of England. Leo.
London.
15 more points for Webster. Which of the following is an occupation? A, art, B, farming, or C, religion? Leo.
B.
That's correct, 15 points for Webster. How do you spell exercise? Leo.
Could you give me a definition on it or something like that?
Okay. How about a sentence? She went to exercise at the gym.
Oh, okay. EXERCISE.
That's correct, 15 points for Webster. A surrey is a type of horse, true or false? Jeff.
True.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Now we'll stop and check our score. Our score is Webster 410 and Clark 280. Cold fluids tend to be heavier or more dense than warm ones. Leo.
True.
That's correct, 25 points for Webster. Does a concave mirror make images look right side up and smaller, or do they spread light out? Leo.
They spread light out.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. The answer is right side up and smaller. What colors make up the white light? Leo.
Red, yellow, green, purple, blue.
That's correct. All colors of the rainbow. 25 points for Webster. The Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries are better known as what? Leo.
Come on. OPEC.
25 points for Webster. What is the main organ in your circulatory system? Jeff.
Heart.
25 points for Clark. Where is the Soviet Union located? Jeff.
In Asia.
That's correct, 25 points for Clark. Who played Indiana Jones in Jeff?
Harrison Ford.
25 points for Clark. True or false? A lexicographer works with words. Leo.
False.
No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. A lexicographer is a dictionary writer. Name the capital city of Russia. Jeff.
Moscow.
25 points for Clark. Name the 3 states of matter. Leo.
Solid, gas, and liquid.
25 points for Webster. The distance around the circle is what? Jeff.
360 degrees.
That's correct. 25 points for Clark. Now we'll stop and check our score. Our score is Webster 510 and Clark 405. Anyone can win at this point. From what country did the United States buy Alaska? Leo.
Russia.
25 points for Webster. Name one of the 2 countries involved in the Falkland Island War. Jeff.
Argentina.
That's correct. 25 points for Clark. What is the missing number? 2/5 is equal to how many 20ths? Leo.
8.
That's correct. 25 points for Webster. What does the abbreviation NATO stand for? Jeff.
North Atlantic Treaty Organization.
That's correct. 25 points for Clark. Spell unanimous. Jeff.
UNANOMOUS.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Webster. Leo.
Unanimous.
Uh-huh.
UNANIMOUS.
That's correct. 25 points for Webster. Name the twin planets in our solar system. Jeff.
Uranus and Neptune.
That's correct. 25 points for Clark. Where is the United Nations building located? Leo.
New York City.
That's correct. 25 points for Webster. What is a tariff? Is it an A, a tax on goods, B, a domination of currency, or C, a city? Leo.
A.
That's correct. 25 points for Webster. Name one of the first two astronauts who stepped on the moon. Leo.
Neil Armstrong.
25 more points for Webster. The equator is at what degree latitude? Jeff.
0.
That's correct. 25 points for Clark. Now we'll stop and see who our winner is. Our score is Webster 660 and Clark 505. Our winners are Webster.